Robots, they are everywhere, on your feeds, at the flashy expos, and now maybe knocking on your door with $20,000 price tag no less. But is it really the beginning of a humanoid future, or the robots are still buffering? Today, let's deep dive into the sizzling world of humanoids with talk of the town, or dare I say, the star of the show, Neo by 1X Robotics. And spoiler alert, this isn't a sci-fi fantasy, and it's not even a close one. Strap in. We are cruising through the latest tech conference and unpacking the technology behind Neo, and we are going to figure out what's real versus the hype. And the big question, what's next for the human robots? you know, I keep getting this feeling we are living in the start of a Black Mirror episode. Everything looks shiny and smooth, like a tech dream, until bam, this $20,000 robot is not just carrying your water, but it's also carrying your privacy concern. I have been hitting some major tech conferences lately. You know, the Semicon West in Arizona Phoenix and Robo Business in the Bay Area last month. These are the one where the real action happens and it decides the future of industry and the standard. Hundreds of humanoid robots showcasing everything from factory prototypes to home helpers, all vying for your attention and wallet. Here's the thing about the tech shows, they are like a sci fi carnival. For every robot that can flawlessly hand you a coffee, there is one that trips over its own feet or starts jitterbugging when it glitches. Seriously, some of these machines dances better than I do, and that's saying something. Among all this hustle and innovation, there is one talk of the town, Neo, a humanoid promising to bring the future of home. But is it really the real deal or just a robot fluff? Neo is a humanoid targeting home environments and everyday household chores. It stands 5 foot 6 inch tall, weighs about 66 pounds, and utilizes soft 3D lattice polymer for its exterior. Coming in several color options, it's equipped with tendon-driven actuators for quiet, human-like movements. And it features 4 microphones, 3 speakers, and a fish-eye camera to help it see, hear, and interact with its surroundings. Neo can perform basic household chores like laundry, and it's pretty funny. You will see it why. Oh, by the way, it can also do other things like watering your plants, opening doors, and fetching items, like this. It also supports both voice commands and app based control, with tasks programmed verbally or through its companion app. Initially, most complex chores will require remote teleoperation by human. You heard it right, remote teleoperation by a human, with users scheduling session through an app. Neo has various modes like chores, companionship, and autonomy. It also includes AI recommendation and reminders. As per the company, the battery life is up to 4 hours per charge, and it can lift up to 154 pounds and carry up to 55 pounds. My first impression, it's a robot that can lift 154 pounds and walk around your kitchen and talk to you like a drunk guy who is proud of knowing where the marks are. And here's why the Neo feels like a bit sci fi cosplay and not a sci fi fantasy. It still needs a human behind the curtain. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, or should I say, the robot not in the room. At $20,000, Neos is available for pre order, and the deliveries are not happening until next year, maybe middle of 2026, or maybe not. And it's a very classic tech move. And this is where I have to ask, why are we as a consumer are constantly being asked to pay thousands of dollars for a product which is still not finished yet. It's like going to a restaurant, paying full price upfront, and the chef goes, "Yeah, we will figure out the recipe next year." And I think we have seen this movie before. Remember that Humane AI pin? That $700 wearable AI assistant that was supposed to replace your phone, launched with massive hype, pre-orders, and then the reality hit. Reviewers tore it apart for being laggy, impractical, and pretty much solving a problem which nobody had. Or how about the Rabbit R1, a pocket assistant who was ready to replace your smartphone? Hyped to the moon with flashy demos, people pre-ordered it in droves. Then it shipped, and guess what? Underwhelming performance, buggy software, and whole lot of "why didn't I just use my phone?" These aren't just a cautionary tale, they are a pattern. AI hardware companies overpromise, underdeliver, and somehow we keep falling for it. So here we are with the Neo, a $20,000 humanoid that's not shipping until next year. Still relies heavily on teleoperation, meaning actual humans remotely controlling it for complex tasks, and we are just supposed to trust the process. Let's be real. Who this is for? Maybe you are a robot enthusiast with a deep pocket, or a tech company who wants to beta test these humanoids without the hassle of hiring any testers. Or perhaps you are a wealthy early adopter who enjoys the thrill of saying, "Yeah, I pre-ordered that robot at a dinner party," even if the sad robot won't arrive until your next birthday. And here's the irony. You are buying a $20,000 robot just to babysit it. It's like a buying self-driving car that requires someone in the passenger seat to grab the wheels every 5 minutes. That's not a convenience. That's an expensive experiment and you are the lab rat. Oh, let's not forget. Since it's teleoperation, that means someone somewhere might be remotely piloting your robot through your home. Sure, 1x says there are privacy settings and no-go zones, but do you really want to take a risk that some operator might live stream your living room? Or worse, what if there is a data breach? Nothing says the future of tech. Wondering if your robot operator just saw you in your pajamas eating ramen in middle of night. Neo isn't alone in this race. Tesla is working on Optimus. Figure AI has their humanoid in the wings. And startups across the tech world are all planning to bring robots home. And honestly, none of are quite there yet. It's like 2007 iPhone versus today's foldable. Early models showed the promises, but the real magic happened over the years. Right now, everyone is throwing spaghetti in the wall. Some sticks, some don't. And Neo's definitely interesting spaghetti, but it's far from being the finished dish. For early adopters, Neo is a novelty and a taste of where the future of robotics are headed. But for most people, it's not ready for prime time yet. Its price, dependence on remote operators, and privacy trade-off means it's still incomplete solution at launch. But despite this early hiccup, I still genuinely feel the future is really bright. AI is improving fast, batteries are getting better every quarter, and the privacy safeguards are improving. Eventually, homes might host helpers that anticipate your needs without needing a human joystick or a year-long wait after you have already paid. Last month, I attended Robo Business in Bay Area. Nvidia was also participating there, and as per their scientists, they said they are gonna solve humanoids by the year 2040. So, what do you think? Are you going to drop 20k on Neo and wait until next year? Or would you rather wait for version 2.0? And it actually worked as advertised. Drop your thoughts in the comment section and let me know what chores would you trust your robot to do. Thank you for watching Tech Sense, where we keep it real with the tech and actually make sense. And I will see you in the next one.